And the talk is on.
Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to JNS Talks. I'm Sho, and this is Joe.
What up, everybody? How's it going?
Hope everyone's well. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. And if you've been active on social media, especially Instagram, you know that there's this quote unquote new money scheme going around, this Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is a Ponzi scheme. People want to defend it, saying it is not a scam. But at the end of the day, they contradict themselves and saying, well, if you were late to the game, you missed out and you lost your $100. So then again, how is it not a scam if you were guaranteeing people
Exactly.
that money was going to become $800? All right. Anyways, first of all, I hope that everybody's good. Unfortunately, COVID-19 has taken away people, still impacting us. We're paused in New York State
Another
until
month.
May 15th, so another month of staying inside. And look at it in the positive side, right?
Yeah.
We promote positivity because at the end of the day, if you don't have positivity, you got nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody could take away your mental, that positivity from you unless you let people take it away from you.
Yeah.
People could take away your house. People could take away your money. People could take away, unfortunately, your family. Something could take away your family, like a disease that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody could take away that positivity,
that peace of mind
you have in there. So
that's priceless.
Yeah, it's priceless to try to make everything positive.
Yeah. Because listen, we've been through some situations that we thought we were never going to make it through.
Yeah.
But once that light bulb came on,
yeah,
it was like, wait a minute, let's just relax, stay positive, support each other. And we got through it.
And we're going through something right now. It's not like we're just skating through.
Yeah.
We're going through it with everybody. This is why everybody's going through it. So anyway, so today's discussion is
this Ponzi scheme.
The Ponzi scheme,
which
and
is
the scammers and more.
What is it called? The blessing loom.
This is the original is the origination is the blessing loom or whatever it is. So it just hit New York City because the stimulus money just came in this week.
Exactly.
To people that have had refunds in the past year or if you felt dirty. No, 2018, 2019.
Okay.
So everybody knows that people got refunds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So scammers can't really go outside and scam people and all this stuff. It's harder to scam, right?
Yeah.
So some genius, because I'm gonna tell you, some not genius, because as I have done the research, it did not originate here. It's been going on for about 2 years, but somebody decided, you know what? I am broke as shit. I'm gonna figure out a way to get suckers to pay me, and for them to try to do their own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And just to be clear, we're talking about this particular quote unquote game.
Yeah, and it's not a game.
Yeah, it's not a game.
Let me tell let's straighten this out. If you're asking people for money, it's not a game. You know what I mean?
It's not gambling. It's not equivalent to if you're in a casino.
No, it's not.
None of that.
So, what people, if you haven't seen it by now, which most people have, it is this thing. That thing right there. So, somebody thought about this complex little diagram. It's not that complex, but it definitely does not seem like a pyramid, right? It doesn't look like a pyramid at all.
The octagon.
It's an octagon, right? So the way that it works is, in this case, Ryan, straight up Ryan, because there's a Ryan W out there, is getting all these fools' money on the outside. So he's getting $800.
Yeah.
right? From all these people.
From these victims, because
From
that's
these,
what they are.
and especially if, let's say, Ryan's really started this whole thing. Ryan got money from Sarah, Bridget, Destiny, and Alana. Because
And
everybody got to pay $100
everyone
into it.
swears to God that Ryan put in $100.
Ryan ain't
Who's to
most
say he
likely exactly because you can just start your own circle first
Exactly.
of all. So how it works is, all right. Ryan gets when he gets his money, boom. Ashley and what is that? Kanan. They
Yeah.
start their own circles. They go that they split up, and then they go into the middle, and so on. Right. So to better illustrate it, let's show you the diagram. So, as you can see from left to right, that as you can see in the second step, it splits, right, into two different circles. So now those people in the middle got to promote and get 8 more people.
Yeah.
So, see, those two went divided into 2 more. Now you have 4 circles. And those people, now the people that were in it are closer to the middle. So then it splits again. Now the people that are on the outside finally are in the middle. So it takes 3 rounds for you to have the privilege of getting the $800. So you need to pray to God that.
And that, if you're lucky, you get people to
That's
join
what I'm
your
saying.
circles.
If you get gotta have 8. How many people? About what? So 8, 16, 24. You got to get 32 people if you're one that joins in from the outside.
Yeah.
So going back to the diagram, as you can see, if you are coming from the outside in each step, so okay, you paid $100. That's step 1, right? So you're in the outside. Then you move down towards the green. That's the second round. Somebody else got the $100, right? Then boom, now you're going into the pink. Boom, that's the third round. You're still in the pink. Now after that get paid off, boom, now you're in the middle, which is the 4th.
And that's when you start your own circle.
That's the own circle. So it takes 3 rounds for you to get in the middle, 4 rounds to complete your $800.
Yeah.
So that means in total, you got to get 32 people. Like, that's not easy. Like, I get it. There's more people in it or whatever, but 32 people need to get involved in this thing if you chip in from the beginning. And I understand that it goes because, yeah, let's look at this diagram. And you know what? This is how it is. And I flipped it because a lot of people do not, they see this diagram right here and they don't see no pyramid. There's no, because somebody was smart. You know what? Pyramids are scary for people. So let me just make this circle and hopefully nobody just, splits out the thing, but somebody did. This is the diagram. But to make it, I flipped it around. Let's flip it around. And as you can see, from the top to the bottom, it keeps flipping. So people need to keep adding money. And if you look down at the ground floor right here, you can see that if those people right here in the bottom do not fill, right? Those people that have gone into, again, so you can understand, from the blue, you paid $100 to the green, and then they're on the ground floor, right here, right? Right here on the ground floor. And this stops. Well, guess what? Now, Chelsea didn't make no money.
Nope.
She just gave $100 to Ryan just because Ryan says so. It's not a scam. Not a scam. Hey, Chelsea's not a scam. Jessica's not a scam. putting in things on Instagrams. Yo,
scare money don't make
scare
no money.
don't make money, and all this stuff. And guess what? If you cannot see that that's a pyramid, you know what? I did the pleasure of doing the pyramid for you.
Bang.
There you go. This is the perfect definition of a Ponzi scheme, aka a pyramid scheme. It needs, the only way that this works, which it never works, because at the end of the day, you're going to run out. If anybody has not heard of Bernie Madoff, which ran probably the most successful Ponzi scheme until the 2008 recession hit, he was returning big investments with big returns. And it's kind of basically like that. He got somebody to invest, right? He wasn't really investing money. He was just holding the money and telling people, oh, he got a couple people, and then he'll return money to people, to the first person. Like, here, boom, this is your return.
Yeah,
10% return.
It was legit.
Then word of mouth goes, right? So Bernie Madoff is making money. So it's the same thing. That guy on the top, and then he got a whole bunch of people, and then it's just the pyramid. People kept on feeding into it for years. But what happened in 2008? Everybody started taking their money out. And guess what happens? Money doesn't come from the air. So at the end of the day, he couldn't give everybody their money because there wasn't really no investments. He was saying that, oh yeah, I could do these crazy returns that no bank was doing, but he was. And this is the same thing. Yeah. Guys, he was saying, oh, this is not a pyramid scam and all this.
But
it is. Look, it's right there. Look at the diagram. If you do not see a pyramid there, then I don't know what to do to you.
And also, it's just, when people tell you stuff like this, pause, take a second to think. I'm going to pay 100 to get 700 profit. It's too good to be true.
Yeah,
there must be a twist in it.
Exactly.
How are you going to do that? Unless it's like legit, like stocks or something like that. But even at that.
Yeah, but this is what people need to do. Do your research.
And granted, in the beginning of a pyramid scheme, it's gonna work.
Yeah, the beginning of the pyramid, it's always gonna work.
There's always going to be people that are making money, especially, obviously, the one that's on the top.
The one on the top is always gonna make it.
And
those ground floor
in
people.
particular, since it's on social media, who's to say I'm not just gonna jump in and be like, hey guys, join my circle. I just cashed out from so-and-so. I could make up a circle.
Yeah, exactly.
So now it's my turn to make my circle. Join my circle.
There you go.
So that's what people are doing.
That's what a lot of people are doing. They're not joining circles from the outside going in.
So those who are joining other people's circles from the outside, you guys are just getting really sucker punched.
Yeah, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say that, people that fell victim to this, I'm going to call you victims.
Like, I was going in on my story yesterday when I saw that. I was laughing and stuff. But until I started going through people's profiles and the comments, there were some people that really needed their money.
Yeah.
And they just took a chance and they didn't think about it. You don't know people's stories. You don't know how much they're suffering. You don't know how many kids they have. You don't know what bills or who they have to take care of. So money always gives people hope, right? Like, if I could get fast money, I could get through the day or this week. Because in a time like this, 800 is a lot for people.
Oh, yeah.
For those who don't have anything.
Yeah, and talking about that, what's the coincidence that people just got the stimulus checks? Those people that got the stimulus checks, and then this thing popped up right away.
Yeah.
So, like I said, these scammers, these guys that are slick, guys and girls that are slick, they're like, yo, people got money right now. This is the time, since people got this free money, because this is the problem. See, this is the problem with us minorities. We don't know how to protect our money. We get this pandemic assistance check, right? Guys, save it. It's because we're in a pandemic. We don't know when this shit is gonna finish.
And y'all thinking 1,200 is so much money. It's not a lot of money. And that's how I know that you guys haven't really touched.
A lot of people have not seen $800 in a lump sum. I'm sorry if anybody feels offended.
It's true though.
A lot of people that yesterday I noticed that a lot of people have not seen $800 in a lump sum. And I'm not saying that that's sad or whatever it is. If people have different situations, but it's just the reality of it. In pandemics and stuff like that, see, when people panic, you know, that layer that people, you know, that mask that people put on to show, especially on the social media world, like, oh yeah, I'm this cool cat. Oh, I got it like money, that, yada, yada, and all this stuff. You know, you could see that a lot of these people, their true colors. You can see the true colors. You can see that they haven't really, like I said, they haven't seen $800 in one stack. You know, and those that have, you're just taking advantage of other people. Yeah. Because I kept on seeing somebody just keep making circles. They were never on the outside, but they make some bullshit up. You know, because you could tell when somebody's making some bullshit up. You know what I mean? Yeah. You could see through people's shit. You know, and that's the shit that gets me mad. Yeah. You know, like, and people saying like, oh yeah, you guys are hating and all that. No, it's not. It's not about hating.
We're educating people.
Do your thing. Whatever. I respect hustle. What I don't respect is taking advantage, especially during
a pandemic,
an emergency, a crisis, right? Where people don't know when they're gonna get their jobs back,
or and if they're gonna get their jobs.
When and if, and you're taking advantage of people. Those $100 could buy you a week's worth of groceries if you know how to shop. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. People during pandemics, and when people know that there's money out there, scammers will arise. Yeah. This is what we really want to get into. Be careful. You know, be careful. Yeah. Out there. Because when there's people take advantage of people that panic, because most people are panicking. It's just like with the toilet paper shit. You know, come on.
Toilet paper and cleaning stuff.
Like, I could like what's good with toilet paper though? Why is toilet paper so crazy? You know what, guys? I could tell you 10 different ways to wipe your ass. You could live without toilet paper. You'll be fine. All right? You'll be fine. I really wanted to get that out there.
Soap and water, people.
Toilet paper is not an essential item to live. You know what I mean? Food is, not toilet paper.
Can't survive on toilet paper.
So stop hoarding the toilet paper. Because that's what happens. Somebody started panicking, hoarding toilet paper. Then everybody sees, because is the effect, the bandwagon effect, the sheeple, right? Everybody started buying toilet paper, you know. So yeah, you know what? You're at home, right? They say you're at home. You took a dunk, go shower right away. How about that one? Maybe that's a good way to save toilet paper and to shower. How about that? Yeah. You know, that's what I'm saying. I could tell you probably more than 10 ways. Use a leaf. Use a rag. What the? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I have used gravel.
Baby.
Sand. I have used sand.
Where?
In DR.
Why?
Because that's the only thing that was around to wipe my ass.
Why? You gotta tell me that story. Well, okay, anyway.
Leaves.
Okay, I understand.
You know when you go to the cacao, like
No.
you grab leaves and sand and all that to take all that crap away, and then you go to the river and wash your butt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's the
believe it.
cleanest
Okay.
way. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, at the end of the day,
Just
I am washing in water.
um
I don't want to walk.
all right. So back to the scheme.
It's JNS talks. We always, go out there.
He's always putting some random shit in there, and this time literally.
Yeah, but no. It's just that it gets me mad when I see all these people just going for toilet paper. Like, really? Toilet paper.
All right, we're talking about the scheme though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. So yeah.
I was gonna say something.
So back to this bad boy.
So people know. So today we woke up, and everyone's like admitting it's a scam, right? Because it came out in an article, and there's a news clip. So now people are saying, "Oh yeah, it's a scam," but you knew that. So they're trying to justify it.
Yeah, people are trying to
You're gambling your $100. You should have thought before you did it. You should have this. You should no. Now it just comes down to your morals.
Because yesterday, that's the problem that I have. Yesterday, you were saying this is not a scam.
Exactly. You was trying to get people into your circle. But today, it's a different story. And people are still doing it. And you know what? I see it's more females than males. And that's sad.
Yeah, because, I always said it. Females, at the end of the day, they're necessarily
quicker.
Smarter, but yeah, in that sort of aspect, yeah, they are smart. Just how they're smart to bag an old dude and rip him off. They're smart to do shit like this.
Yeah, Chappie 101.
Yeah.
we gotta make an episode on that. Chappie 101. And why I say that's sadder than guys doing it is because we as females, we need to stick together. We go through enough shit that this world dishes out for us, right? But no. Y'all just make it 10 times harder. Y'all know there are single moms out there that are struggling, that'll fall for money tricks. You know that a lot of people are struggling. And it's just like, why would you put someone in a position to lose their $100? And it's not necessarily about that $100. It's just the principle of it all.
Yeah, like,
one, you're making a fool out of them.
Definitely.
Two, you're gonna make them feel like shit. Right? They're gonna feel dumb. They're gonna be like, who knows? You don't know their thought process. You don't know how they were feeling about themselves before this. And this could potentially make someone feel even worse. And I see a lot of people laughing. Well, that's not my problem. And this is where I see society is so fucking selfish.
Yeah, most people are selfish.
And especially we're going through a pandemic. You would think at a time like this, people will think.
Naturally, people are selfish.
And y'all not grateful for shit. Because, okay, even if you make your $800, no, you go to the next circle. You're taking people's money because when you cash out, are you really going back to those people and helping them make their $800?
Exactly.
No. There are people bragging, oh, I made $3,000. I made this. I made that. Someone put a post up, oh, I feel so good about myself. Well, you shouldn't. And if you really think about it, how do you sleep at night?
Yeah, and just to give people a heads up, the Cash App has been taking their money back.
Yeah.
There's a few people that are negative. I don't know how the hell people get negative, but if you use your credit card to fund
it's probably
your
like someone after they lost their $100, they're like, oh nah, fuck that.
They call their credit card company.
Yeah. So if enough people do that, they're gonna look into it. Like, what the hell's going on?
And now the Cash App is looking into it. And guess what? Just in Utah, article that we were researching. This happened. This happened
last summer.
last summer in 2009, and it did happen sometime in 2008.
18.
Like, in 2018, sorry. Excuse me. And people got cases.
Yeah.
And because at the end of the day, this is a Ponzi scheme.
It's illegal.
No matter how you put it, at the end of the day, it boils down to this. I'm going to keep repeating. It comes down to that thing that's up there that I put. It is a pyramid scheme, which it is a Ponzi scheme. How you slice
and dice it, it is illegal.
Because at the end of the day, anything that needs to be, and then this is the worst type of pyramid because there is no product at all to even mask it. You know, like there's other corporate pyramid schemes that, you know, try to legitimize themselves, makeup,
shampoo stuff,
vitamins, vacation. You know, I'm not gonna name specific companies.
Yeah.
But you know, the vacation ones, the medication ones, the weight loss ones. They all boil down to this. You get somebody, then you get somebody else, and then those people are under you, get somebody else.
And then at the end of the day, a certain number, you get a reward.
So you go up there, right? So you're there, and your whole point is to get more people to come down the pyramid so they could feed you. And that's what a pyramid scheme is. The people from the ground level feed the people on top.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get that, it's the same thing. All right, you just wanna be stuck on this diagram and that's it. It's the same thing. It's not a pyramid, right? But everybody from the outside is feeding this person in the middle. What is the difference?
You're essentially, when it boils down to it, you're convincing people to pay you $100.
Yeah, because
and for what? Oh, for a chance, so they can make $800.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, those people, because at the end of the day, that's it. Today has been called out. It was in the morning news already. A lot of people were like, "Oh, that's it. I'm done." Like, that's it. Eventually, things dry up, especially when you're not getting nothing out of it. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's clear as day that it's a straight pyramid scheme because there's no masking. You know,
I've seen so many people delete all their stuff from last night.
Yeah,
from yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday people were all about this thing. But I'm getting my $800.
Now somebody put up a post. Oh, y'all really ruined it for the rest of y'all. Y'all could have been the ones making money. Yeah, no, you just type because it came out as a scam, which it really was.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
it always will be.
As soon as we saw this, I looked at one time. This thing is like, dude, I already know. I just looked at it once, and I was just like, scam.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then when I really looked at it, I'm like, okay, and the rules and all that, and it's like, guys, you guys are actually pretty much saying it, and on the last sentence,
they're just because they worded it, oh, let's play a game. Everybody pays the middle person $100, but then you get people so you could cash out. No. Yeah. If it's expanding and you have to get your own people, I can't say it enough. Now, people are saying that it's a virtual susu.
Oh, no. A
susu is not that.
No.
You do that with your friends and your family, with people that you trust.
And this is the worst time to do a susu. In Dominicans call it a sociedad, right? It's where a group of trusted people, usually is between family and very close friends, or between co-workers that have been working at the job for a while, right? People that have been respected, right? An example. I'll put a real world example. My first car, I bought it by joining a sociedad with trusted people in my supermarket job when I was 16. And what I did, the way that we did it, we had the payroll girl take out. So the way that Susu works is everybody gets a number. And usually a Susu starts with, let's say somebody wants to make a down payment maybe to a house or a car. Let's say a car. Most likely is usually a down payment to a car or something. They're making good money, okay money, but they don't have the lump sum. They don't have $3,000 on deck. They want to get $3,000 to use it or to pay off something, a debt, whatever it is. They want $3,000 and they need it now. So you start a Susu with 10 people, let's say. And every week, everybody got to put $300. So 10 people, 10 weeks, $300. So for 10 weeks, let's say you get the first number. That first week, you get the money. Second week, that person on the second week slot gets the money. Because everybody, every week, is adding $300 to that Susu, to that circle, that money pool. Right?
So you're going to have $2,700 to use.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, let's say because you're paying it, let's say you're paying it there, and then, okay, you're number one, you're getting it back.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the way you got to put it. That's how it's done. So I did it with my people, and since I wanted to save, and it's kind of risky taking the last number, but this is what trusted people. So I took the last week. So at the last week, I'm paying $300 every week. I'm working, paying $300. And meanwhile, the payroll girl, she's the one that's taking the money out before anybody could be stupid. Because that was the agreement that everybody, let's have the payroll girl take the money out. And she gives the money to whoever's next. We gave her the list and everything. And at the end of the 10 weeks, boom, next thing you know, I technically don't have to pay, but actually she still took the money from my thing.
Yeah.
And gave me the money. Boom. And I was the last one. So that's it. Boom. I saved my money. Guess what I did? I bought my car. And that's how a legit Susu is done. Everybody pays into the Susu every week. Whatever it is. Let it be every week or bi-weekly or monthly. Whatever it is. Some people do a yearly one where everybody pays $500 a month to save $6,000 a year. That's a very common one. And you got to do that with trusted people. And
even at that,
those even though that's legit, it's not illegal because you're not ripping nobody off. Everybody.
Yeah, it's the same people. See,
it's a way to save.
With this,
you're not making money. You're not losing money. The only way you could lose money is if somebody fucks it up.
Right. It's the same people. But with this social media bullshit, you're asking strangers to join your circle.
Exactly.
You're just paying random people $100.
And again, to remind people, this is how it works.
Yeah. No, but put the circle. The actual thing that people see.
Right there.
So you're putting that on your social media profiles. Who wants to join my thing? DM me. Send me a calendar. So I could have.
I got three slots left.
3 circles. I'm all in the middle, right? Because you don't know how many games I came from.
If you're money hungry, yeah, you could do that.
If I get enough people, because everyone was so hype about it, I'm making more than $800.
Yeah.
And 3 times, and when I cashed out all 3 of them, fuck yeah. That's what people are saying.
At the end of the day, in just gross, and you're making 8 times 3, you're making $2,400.
And I have someone on my social media that was bragging about that.
Actually, I'm taking it back. You're making $2,400, and actually, if you're making the whole circle from scratch, you're actually making it more than $800
because you're not putting in your money.
You could bullshit. Also. A lot of people are bullshitting and filling in names in there just to get the 8 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what most of the people that are money hungry and scammers, they're filling in the inner part and just leaving this blue part, for the 800.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, it's almost filling up. Let's fill this
yeah.
up. Let's fill this up, and then just leaves the other people hung out to dry.
I have yet to see people who are deep in this. I have yet to see them admit that they lost money.
Nobody's gonna admit to losing money because everybody's a superstar.
Screenshot, pixelated ass $100 on a Cash App thing.
Exactly, with the same Bank of America account.
I won. No, you didn't. You're reusing the same picture, but all the other screenshots they had their tag, had their Cash App name, but the one where you supposedly won the 800, it doesn't have it. Like, you guys are so ridiculous.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Like, it's not about the people that joined in with a positive mindset. It's about the people that took advantage of those people. The scammers that took advantage of the people that were gullible enough, or just, you know what I mean, like just had a positive mindset on this. You know what? I got $100. You know, and that's the problem with us minorities. Just because we got $1,200 or whatever you got, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you could just take out $100 and just throw it out there. And that's why the scammers prey on people. They knew that people are willing to throw money now because they have that lump sum of money, you know?
But also, people are guilt tripping people.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't want to do it because y'all so broke. You can't even spare $100. So what? We're all in hard times. And no, I'm just smart. I don't want to waste $100.
I'm not gonna, you know what?
Who are you for me to pay you $100? For what? For a chance to get $800?
And to tell me how to use my money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
then another thing is like, I see people, oh, we are not the same. We are not the same. Y'all doing it for clout. I'm doing it for the money. Nah, it's the same. You shouldn't be doing it at all. Because let me tell you something. The people who are playing this game and quote unquote game, and victimizing people and telling people, oh, y'all broke, y'all broke, y'all broke. You're broke because you're doing this in the first place.
Yeah, like if you had it like that, you wouldn't give a shit about some bullshit and going out and kind of begging. You know,
exactly. That's what I put on my story. You think I'm gonna look like a fool begging people for $100? Because that's what it is.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
join my circle
and then just
pay me $100.
Just like I said, I don't blame the people that just, you know what I mean,
took a chance because you really need it. Now those people I feel bad for.
Yeah, like those are that's what I'm saying. I'm calling them victims because there's a lot of victims in this. If you don't want to admit it, fine. It's all good. But we know, I know, it's all over my Instagram. I know who's the victims and who's not, because there's this guy that thought that I'm gonna get in all these circles. You know, he had the actual like non-scam mindset. He was joining other circles instead of, he could have made his own circle. He wasn't smart enough to make his own circle. But he joined 3 different circles, and guess what? My man did not provide any results, because everybody that did get it, they made it a point to put it. Oh, look, and put their cash tag on it. Like, but still, this is even mine.
People that made $800, it took them a day and a half.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then you have the bullshitters that are either just screenshotting from other people or photoshopping, doing with bad photoshops.
So this morning I woke up and everyone who made money or who was feeling some type of way, oh, y'all can't keep anything quiet. Of course you're gonna be mad because you're a bum stealing money from people. No matter which way you word it.
It is true. At the end of the day, you're taking money from people. And
that's not hustling. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
that is not hustling.
That is scamming.
That is not money that you earned. So you cannot say, "Oh, I earned this money." No, you didn't.
That is
just
scamming.
Tricked people.
That is scamming. You should check your morals, because especially during these times where people, I don't know if you guys have seen that there's some people that cannot feed their family. In 2 days, they will run out of money, and then they're gonna have to go to a food bank. Like, think about it. You know what? Those $1,200, the $1,200 ain't shit.
That's
if
what
you
I'm
got
saying.
2,400, it ain't shit. Even if you got 3,000, it ain't shit. That shit goes like this. If you're not producing money, that ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but
you just made yourself look so money hungry for $800.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are getting unemployment and are making more money than usual because they're making that plus 600. So many people
are making double the amount they made
when they were working. So, it just shows.
Yeah, people's true colors came out.
Yeah, and this is what I say, during panicky times, that's when you see people for who they are. You know, it's like when there's a fire inside a house, you sometimes you get surprised, of that person that's like, oh my god, and they're screaming and running and all this, and it's like, damn, man, I thought this guy was a man. Mm-hmm. And then usually you see the person that you least expected doing actions, taking actions. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And same thing here. In a pandemic, you see people for who they are.
Yeah.
You know?
In any situation.
Yeah, any situation, that's where you see people. Let it be war, let it be an emergency fire, an accident. That's where you see people for who they really are.
Yesterday, we were just laughing. Anytime I went on social media, I was just laughing because people are so...
And I was laughing and feeling bad for the people that were really
but you just have to think about it. Why am I giving you $100?
And this is why the internet was it's funny because this is virtual thing, and we have the tools to look up. If you would have just looked up this, you would have seen that in Utah this been going around. People have been getting locked up, and you should have seen that. You know what? Let me stay away from it, because at the end of the day, let me tell you guys something. Those people that took advantage of multiple people, the Cash App is going to give a list to the feds, because if you got more than $1,000, and this is a virtual thing, so it makes it federal, you guys that made $500 tickets to get in, pools.
Oh, yeah.
That were worth $4,000 and stuff like that. You guys better watch your backs or give back the money to those people, because you know what? People, what you think when you take money from people, that people are just gonna stay there and just take it? Nah. People are going to report. You know what I mean? You know what? There was some dude that would like we were saying earlier, that he was negative $111.
Yeah.
It looks like this guy got a lot of people that didn't cash out or whatever it was, or did cash out, or I don't even know what happened, but I know that the only way that you could be negative is if you use a credit card to send money to somebody. So this guy used a credit card to send money to somebody, and the Cash App was people started complaining about it. I want my money back and stuff. You know what I mean? And a lot of people that use their cards or their debit card, they call their company and was like, "Yo, I ain't authorized it, or I got played." And guess what? Is a chargeback on the Cash App, and guess what the Cash App is gonna do? It's gonna investigate.
Yeah.
And for those people that went over $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you're most likely gonna catch a case.
And y'all have it all over your social media, your face, all happy.
All that evidence.
You're snitching on yourselves.
All that evidence.
What you gonna say? Oh, I thought it was a game.
Nah, and
no, they're gonna look at you like you're stupid.
And Ponzi schemes, they're going in hard for the people.
And especially for and especially for the people who continue to do it after it came out that yes, this is a scam.
Yeah, like today, people are like, "Oh yeah, $500, do this." 1,000 wasn't 1,000 that we saw. Just keep
and
going.
You know what? What caught the victims is like, "Oh, let's help each other eat." I saw that a lot.
Yeah, don't see people use
a stranger's not gonna help you eat. Let's be real.
People like use that like, oh yeah, helping each other and all this yada yada yada, in order to catch people. You know what I mean?
And it going, yeah, no.
And some people believed it, and then when they saw other people's posts like, yo, this is a pyramid scheme, they kept on going with it. You know what I mean? You know why? Because at the end of the day, they already paid the $100. At that point, I would have been like, you know what? Let me take a loss.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna do the same shit to somebody else.
And that's what people.
That's if you got morals.
Yeah, I see a lot of people don't.
And most people don't.
It's disappointing. It really is, because even people that I thought were smart and better than this.
This has changed. Like a lot of people where like, you know, everybody has their own judgments on people. Everybody does. Whoever says that, oh yeah, I don't judge, shut the fuck up. You know, everybody judges. You know, my judgment on you is that, you know what, you low, you money hungry, and
you do anything for a buck.
And your morals are fucked up.
You will do anything for a buck. This is not hustling.
This is not hustling. This is
I would
straight up
respect
stealing.
you more if you open the OnlyFans account, because at least you're working.
Yeah, you're doing something. You're providing a service, or what, you know. At the end of the day,
yeah,
it is you're doing something for
the people.
You know what I mean?
You're just tricking people.
Yeah, you straight robbing people. Straight up. If you're one of those people that made multiple circles, watch your back, cause yo, they gonna come for you.
But you know what's funny? Yesterday I did not get one request for me to join People's Circle, because people know how I am at this point.
Yeah, come on.
And plus my story was just playing people all day. Besides which, everyone before this pyramid scheme, everyone had money. Yeah, I was, oh, I'm rich. I don't need this. Da, 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 da. What happened now?
Listen, before
I don't want to hear shit that y'all ballers, that y'all.
Exactly. Before this, everybody was a celebrity. Everybody had money. Everybody was doing it up. What was it?
I don't want to see after this. Oh, catch flights, not feelings. Shut the fuck up.
Catching jets.
Yeah.
Not catching feelings.
Shut all the fuck up.
Corny shit. Yo, that's it. Those people that y'all like were begging. That's it. That's something that's stamped on people's heads.
Y'all look dumb.
Now, and this is what I'm saying. Is it worth your image to do stuff like that?
No, y'all just traded your reputation for $800.
Yeah.
For no matter the amount of money, y'all just dumb down your reputation to just a money hungry ass person.
Yeah. Like,
who don't think about other people, who are being selfish. We're just,
because at the end of the day, if you just have a little bit of common sense, you should know that eventually it's gonna run out, and you're gonna leave people hung out to dry. And at first, y'all was saying it's not a scam. Everybody will get their money. Now today, they're saying, "Oh, you hopped on too late.
You didn't put in the work.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
Or you didn't put in your work. That's your problem. You're supposed to
promote it. Oh.
Like, what happened to those posts? that you said, oh, it's not a scam, is you gonna get it's guaranteed.
Today I saw somebody
it's
say,
a blessing.
"Oh, yes, it is a pyramid, but it's a game." Like people after the whole news thing,
people turn into real, like, people lost more neurons.
Yes.
Like, not for nothing. There's a, like, after this whole we invent a vaccine for the COVID-19, we need to find out a way to inject neurons into people, because people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Out here, you know? And like I said, I'm not playing anybody that was a real victim.
Yeah, nah. We're just playing the people that
want to act like one. We're playing the people that are the scammers. That you knew what you was doing.
Because y'all defending it to the core.
You was saying all this stuff.
Because you want money.
Yeah, you are quote unquote hustling. Right? And then the other side is the people that want to act, you know, like their life is a movie in Instagram. But yet now, this little thing comes, money. You're begging everybody to join your circle, and you're begging everybody to give you, you know, $800 and stuff like that, 100, asking people, and then you want to play people that are not joining your circle, and using peer pressure
and guilt tripping people,
and you know, because this is how this works. This is the whole thing. You know, you use peer pressure.
Yo, yesterday on Instagram, people were going in like savages. And even still, like, if you don't agree that this is not a scam, people are going in on you.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
You know what? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what? You convince me that this is not a pyramid scheme.
I wish y'all would defend your kids and take care of your kids as much as you was doing yesterday with this fucking scam.
Exactly.
Because while y'all was on your phone or whatever, I'm pretty sure your kid was feeling neglected.
You probably didn't even fed your kid the whole day.
Not showered, not nothing. And more than half of y'all won't even spend that money on your kid in the first place.
Oh, and you know what? Yeah, put that much effort into actually doing something with your life. About that one.
If you could convince people to pay you $100, don't you think you could do that? Use that energy into
become a salesperson or something. Make a business. You know, start off as a salesperson. You know what I mean? If you've just found out that you got that mouthpiece,
a gift of gab.
You got that gift of gab, and that mouthpiece to convince people, then maybe you just found a new career, or maybe you just found a career if you're, you know, you're growing up.
But let me tell y'all, karma is real. So as much money as you stole from people, y'all gonna lose tenfold.
Yeah. And that's why I don't like to fuck around. You know what? I'm one to not fuck around with people's money like that.
I always said that you do not take bread out of people's mouths.
Yeah, like, you know what? At the end of the day, I know how that shit feels. I'm not gonna do that shit like, you know, most of the people knew, like, you know, I'm not gonna take money purposefully from anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be so stupid to not research something, and, you know, like, and take people's money without knowing it. I'm gonna research my shit. And you know what, people, we're in the 21st century. Actually, yeah, like, you know, like, when we were young, we thought that there were gonna be flying cars and shit instead of just viruses and shit. But at least we have Google.
Yeah.
Which, if you guys was to do a little Google search, you would have seen what this is. I didn't take more than 2 minutes Googling. Actually,
I didn't even have
30
to Google this shit.
Yeah, no, I didn't have to. But I'm just saying, so I could, like, all this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It didn't take me probably, what, 45 seconds to find this. You know what I mean? 2 minutes for me to put into a pyramid.
Yeah.
But you know what? The warning now is, we are in a pandemic. We're in a crisis. Scammers are out there. They're gonna prey on people that they know that this. So no, you go ahead. Go ahead.
It's. I still cannot believe it was so easy for people to just
because
get scammed like this.
Let's be real. This little diagram right here is very convincing.
Yeah,
it's convincing.
I see how
there's no, they grabbed this. They say, you know what? Let's make this little cute octagon and this thing, and let's not have no type of triangles and pyramids in here. But the problem is the triangle is not within the circle. It's what this little octagon does.
And y'all may be happy.
And this octagon does this.
Y'all may be happy that you got your stacks or whatever, but y'all will always be known as the fucking scammers. You will always be known as a scammer. Even no matter if you got $400 or what.
You know, at the end of the day,
stole money.
Let me ask a lot of people this question. People that did not get the full $800, did you give back the $100 to those people? I'm pretty sure you didn't. Maybe if you got 500, you kept that shit.
Yeah, because
I'm pretty sure
they were like, I went through comments of someone's profile, and he was saying,
"Oh, I seen a lot of. Oh, I made 500 at least."
Yeah, meaning you didn't get. You didn't fill up your circle.
Yeah, you probably got 6.
And the person in the middle just disappeared. And you know what's fucked up? The first victims were people's friends and family. Somebody said they got their grandma involved.
That's not, and see, and this is what I'm saying. This is gonna break up a lot of friendships, a lot of family. There's gonna be a lot of beef.
You know, people, eventually outside is going to open up.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you run into that person, or when people go looking for you, it's not gonna be pretty. Y'all laughing now, cry later.
Laughing and all this stuff. And watch when those people, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure that today, this whole week, people are gonna be like, "Yo, I want my $100 back." Yo, give me my $100. Give me my $100.
But the thing is, okay, that's if you were smart enough to do it with someone that you know. What about the people who just gave $100 to random people?
They're gonna request $100 from that thing,
and
from
that
the
person disappeared.
Yeah,
so
that they're gonna ignore you. They're gonna block you, or whatever it is.
Like, sucker. And not for nothing, if you gave $100 to a stranger, you deserve to get sold. Sorry. Without you researching it or even thinking about it or whatever.
Yeah, you should have used your head.
And if you made it $800 and still kept going and still remained so greedy that you had to get other people.
Yeah, that you made your own circles. For those that made your own circles, after circles and made another circles, yeah, fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, straight up. There's no other word for it. It's funny how Instagram turned into from a club,
strip club,
into a casino.
Yeah,
a casino, a pyramid scheme, really. But yeah, like at the end of the day, so we just wanted to get that out there.
Like, it is a pyramid scheme.
It is. It is a scam. No
matter what,
it is a pyramid scheme. People have gotten arrested for it. Look it up yourself. Let me tell you something. The authorities don't want to hear about Ponzi schemes. If you never heard what a Ponzi scheme is, you better look it up, because this is exactly what it is.
Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this specific one.
It
comes in different forms. That's what people don't understand. That's why people got sucked into this. Oh, but this is new. This is just a game. No matter how you slice and dice it, it's still a scam.
It's still a scam.
So be careful, people. Use your brain. Use Google. We have resources. Know your history. Know the difference between a susu and this. Just what? Oh,
it's a pyramid.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid. At the end of the day, any way you put it, it's a damn pyramid. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, so
Be safe, be smart, please. And those of you who keep on doing this, grow the fuck up.
Yeah,
and get some morals.
You know what? Like, just be on the lookout because these scams, they're gonna come in different forms in different ways.
Yeah.
We're in a pandemic. These scam artists, they get desperate, and you know what? Some people, they just have the brains for the scams, and they just gonna keep doing another scam and another scam and another one. So be careful out there with the phone calls. You know, people acting like they're unemployment. People acting like they're the IRS.
People want your social, your bank
all
account, your PIN. Don't give out any of that.
Be careful with all that stuff. So yeah, so we wanted that was a mean PSA on this Cash App fake Susu pyramid scheme.
And for those of you saying scare money, yeah, make no money, shut up with that shit. Yeah. It's so corny.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not a fan of investing in something real. You know what? How about that? Because I have.
And if you was a real hustler, you would know this shit was a scam.
Yeah, this you would have known this ain't no hustle.
You would have had your business by now. You would have had your stocks. You would have had multiple investments if you were a real hustler.
Exactly. So anyway, so we're gonna leave you guys with that. This has been a important PSA brought to you by JNS Talks. And yeah, until next time.
Take care, guys.
All right, guys. Don't get bamboozled.
Right. And if you did, don't let it get to you. Move on.
Just move on.
And learn from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because everything's a lesson. And remain positive.
Yeah. All right, guys. Until next time.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.